Welcome, everyone. Welcome back to Ticket Time Tuesdays. I'm Marco, and this is
Julio.
And this week's episode is going to be all about the new Annabelle trailer as well as the Wonder Woman trailer. We want to get into Wonder Woman first. We would talk about Justice League, but since this movie is going to come out before Justice League, we thought maybe we should talk about this movie first. So let's go ahead and get on into Annabelle first. So what are your first thoughts, Julio?
It's scary. It looks good. So it was confusing because you know how, at least I want to say when I first saw it, the trailer, I was confused at the reason why it was like demonic or whatever, because in the first Annabelle, it was like a bad witch that was like, that I think she bled and it fell into the doll, and it was like a Chucky kind of thing.
Yeah, she did some spell on the doll, and then she got in it.
So in this one, it was like, what? But then they didn't show it on the trailer that we just watched, but because we just watched the trailer. But on a different trailer, they showed that it's doll number blank out of like 500 or 100 dolls. So it's like $100, but I guess they're each gonna have their own little. So I guess that's.
But in real life, are there 100 dolls?
It was a.
I thought there was only one, and it was kept by.
I mean, there's one that was haunted. Yeah, one was haunted. I guess they're just making more money.
Oh, so this is probably like, let's just say non-canon or whatever.
Right.
That's weird. Yeah, because I also thought the same thing.
Oh, because the doll is a Raggedy Ann doll. And production, the Raggedy Ann dolls. Like the real doll, the real Annabelle is a Raggedy Ann doll.
Mm-hmm. With red hair and the
so there's a bunch of
big
those.
Eyes. Yeah.
But in this movie, there's a bunch of those too. But I feel like they just want to create sequels, so they're just gonna have like a reason to why there are so many different stories.
Yeah, they're pretty much just trying to make money off of them now. Yeah, because I was also confused when at the beginning I had forgotten about the witch part. Yeah. And when I sent you the trailer, I was like, man, this is gonna be awesome. And then you told me, oh, so it's not the witch anymore. And then I thought, what are you talking about? And then I remembered, and then I was like, oh yeah, that's right.
Like they changed the movie though, because I remember watching a trailer for Annabelle 2. And it was not this. It was something totally different.
I think you saw like a poster. Because I remember seeing, how people... It was a trailer?
I'm starting to feel like the bursting bears and like the other thing.
Oh, like there was
there was a movie effect? And there was a trailer and I watched it. And I wasn't excited for it. And then they come out with this and I'm like, what happened to the other movie?
Maybe they changed it because, I don't like how they changed the creation about it. Maybe it's actually true that they have... different dolls that are possessed or whatever, but I was very confused because I'm like, they already showed how they created Annabelle, and now they're showing the creation of Annabelle again.
I feel like they should have just stopped it with the first one, even though the first one was kind of lame.
Yeah, the first one wasn't that scary. I thought it was gonna be scarier, but we'll see on this one. I like
hopes for it.
Yeah, I have some hopes. I'm guessing since this movie it's taking place a long time ago, the Warrens are not even going to be in it. So it's it's just kind of confusing as to why they're making this movie when at the beginning The Conjuring and Annabelle were all focused as far as on the Warren cases. Like I understood that in the Annabelle movie the Warrens weren't in it, and that's because they were basically showing the origins of Annabelle. Mm-hmm. So this movie is another origins to Annabelle. That's why I'm confused. That's why I don't get the reason why they made this movie. And the only reason why I see they're making this movie is to make money.
Yeah, because I mean, at the end of the day, the Conjuring, the Annabelle doll, the origin story was because she said that her grandma gave it to her because she was a nurse or something.
Maybe I don't know. We'll just have to see when the movie comes out. So I gave this trailer.
I give it a 2.
I give it a 2 out of 5. Yeah.
It has its scary elements like pop-ups and stuff, but I feel like the whole story behind it and the story itself, and
there's no hype to it anymore.
There's no hype to it. Well, because also The Conjuring, it's allegedly they're going through legal issues because whoever had the rights to, I think, the book of the Warrens is suing whoever makes the movies because they're the ones that didn't give the rights supposedly, and then it's just a very complicated mess. But yeah.
Oh man.
Allegedly, though.
Yeah, 2 out of 5. It's not. Maybe a lot of people are excited for it, but I'm not.
Yeah.
At this point, I'm just like, they made a Conjuring 1, which was really good. They made a Conjuring 2, which was not as good. And then they made an Annabelle, which was not as good. And then now they're making The Nun, which. And then now they're making Annabelle Creation. They're giving her another origin, so it's just a big old mess. So 2 out of 5 for both of us. So let's go ahead and get into Wonder Woman.
Yeah, Wonder Woman. Actually, how did you like when they mentioned that she was going to be the actress portraying the role of Wonder Woman?
Who?
Gal Gadot.
Gal Gadot.
Did you like her for Wonder Woman?
I wasn't excited about it
because you didn't know who she was.
Yeah, she came out in the Fast and Furious movies.
Yeah.
But that was pretty much it. I really thought it was gonna be somebody else.
Yeah, people were, because I was watching, my shout out to John Flickster, but he had mentioned that,
TheFlickPick, right?
Yeah, TheFlickPick. I remember, and I'm not gonna direct quote him because I can't remember exactly what he said, but in the words of, he's glad that they're not showing her to be. He was happy that the suit was like Amazon-y type. It was like armor, like that's cool. It's not just like a
little suit, like a swimsuit, basically.
He said that she looked too modelish, like she was too skinny. Like he didn't want her to be like She-Hulk, like buff and strong, but at least have a little bit of tone. Mm-hmm. Maybe a little tone, not because if you see the picture, she's like really skinny and like modelish and Victoria's, like you're seeing a Victoria's Secret outfit, type of thing. Mm-hmm. So you know who I thought would be a good one?
Who?
Which you might disagree with me, I think everybody will disagree with me, but I feel like a badass, like Michelle Rodriguez type thing. I like Michelle Rodriguez because of the toughness, but she's not like a girly girl, so maybe that's why people won't see her. But
yeah,
I feel like
I get where you're going. That the toughness would be pretty cool to see.
Chick.
But at the same time, I always saw Wonder Woman as this beautiful
drop dead.
This woman that with just her stare would just kind of like leave you there speechless, like, oh my god, she's the most beautiful woman on earth.
Right.
And I feel like, I'm not saying that Michelle Rodriguez is not beautiful, like she's pretty.
Yeah.
But she's not the type of girl that would have that fierce look whenever you see her, and then you'd be like, whoa.
I feel like Gal Gadot is a good one. If she would have had a little bit more, maybe. I don't know.
She looks good in the suit. I'm not saying that she looks really bad, and you're probably not saying that, are you?
No, I'm not saying she looks bad. Yeah, I like her for Wonder Woman because her accent is different. Because I think Wonder Woman is not even from the U.S., so yeah, she might have a different accent. She's beautiful. She's beautiful. She, she's good for the role, but
yeah, she looks amazing in it actually.
Yeah.
So I'm excited. I mean, I wasn't excited about her being Wonder Woman. I was just kind of like, who's that? And then I looked her up and I'm like,
okay,
all right. And
I like her. I mean, she looks a great one.
And what I like about this movie is that it's being directed by a woman.
Yeah.
So this director's gonna like focus on the woman role and making her look like this amazing goddess-like warrior. So I like how they're gonna focus in that and not much just the action. Mm-hmm. But hopefully this director is gonna focus more on the story and building her character to introduce her into the Justice League and show that she's not just a woman superhero, but she's like she's gonna be there with Batman as one of the leaders of the Justice League. So hopefully this movie portrays her as this amazing warrior and not just a puny soldier.
No man.
Yeah, so I'm excited about that. And then the action scenes, the fight scenes on this movie,
so cool.
They look amazing.
And I like how they don't show a specific villain. I feel like they'll give us that element of surprise when they actually shows it.
Kind of it would have been better if they did it like
Batman vs Superman,
showing it like right away. God, I hate that so much. And I like how they gave her own movie rather than just introducing her in the Justice League. Or the way that they introduced her in Batman vs. Superman. I honestly didn't think she was going to be in Batman vs. Superman.
I feel like it should have been Wonder Woman and then Batman vs. Superman. So that way we are introduced to that character. Mm-hmm. And then boom, she appears in Batman vs Superman. It's like, oh yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so I'm excited about this movie.
Too.
The action scenes look amazing. The tone of it, kind of darkish, also looks cool. I don't. The only thing that I kind of didn't like is the little. Well, I mean, I guess it's kind of they have to kind of put the element of comedy in it. The little comments, but I just hope that it's not going to be another movie like that where they just kind of do those cheesy those cheesy little comments. I'm hoping for a really awesome, realistic, dark toned superhero movie.
Right.
So hopefully they learn from Batman vs Superman and make it a better movie. I have high hopes for it. I think it's going to be a good movie.
I almost wish Chris Pine wasn't in it.
You don't think he's a good?
No, I mean he's a good actor and a good. I feel like maybe they should have just saved him for like the second movie. Cause I feel like I want a Wonder Woman movie, who's a woman director, and just have a movie about women to show the whole woman. You know.
You're saying like they should have done more of the story involved in their community first?
Not just community, but I feel like.
Well, I mean, in their world, like in their
comics,
in their place.
It's the World War II that he meets her. I mean, she meets him.
Mm-hmm.
But in this one, it shows that it's World War One. So that's what I mean. I'm not saying that. I feel like because at the beginning or whatever, it was rumored that they're making a Wonder Woman movie and the woman's the director, so they wanted to show the movie to show what women can do. Because even though we're advanced in human rights, civil rights, women are still second-handed and stuff. So I was like, But I mean, either way,
but his character is not like a main character. He's gonna be a supporting character. He's just her.
Well, we'll see, right?
We'll see. Hopefully, that's the way it is. Yeah. Because the movie has to be centered on Wonder Woman, but he is her love interest, so they kind of have to show him. Hopefully he does a good job in being the supporting actor. The supporting character for Wonder Woman.
But yeah, I'm excited.
So I'm excited.
I'm gonna watch it premiere night. That way, if you guys want us to vlog about it.
Yeah, so if you guys want to hear our opinions and thoughts and review the Wonder Woman movie, leave a comment down below and we'll go see it premiere night and then talk about it. So that way, that following Tuesday after the premiere, you'll be able to see our review.
Unless that Friday. Which actually just not 2 days away. So yeah, Tuesday.
So this trailer, I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5. Yeah, mostly because I like the action scenes. I like the way that Wonder Woman looks. I like the way that it's set. I like the dark tone of it. The only thing that I'm just kind of iffy about is how much comedy they're gonna introduce into the movie. So we'll see. We'll see how well it works. Hopefully it's not as bad as Batman vs Superman.
Yeah.
So hopefully it's a good movie, and I'll give it a 4 out of 5.
4 out of 5.
4 out of 5. Mm-hmm. Is it the same reasons or?
Yeah. Well, I feel like Marvel does a way better job at comedy because of maybe Tony Stark. I think it just depends on who's the one being funny. Like if it's that little secretary, little person, then I'll give it to her. But I don't want Wonder Woman to be the one giving those cheesy things.
Or Chris Pine.
Yeah. Like if it's gonna just stay as the secretary, I want her just to be the funny one. I don't want Wonder Woman to be like, being funny, or to be Sirs.
Yeah, they have to be precise in the amount of comedy that they introduce into the film. Yeah. We don't want it to be another Power Rangers movie, but we'll not get into that anymore. So 4 out of 5?
4 out of 5.
And 4 out of 5 for me too. So that wraps up this episode of Ticket Time Tuesday. I hope you guys enjoyed our opinions and thoughts and review of the Annabelle trailer and what we're hoping for it, and Wonder Woman as well.
Give it a thumbs up, like, subscribe, share, and we will see you guys next time.
Oh yeah, before we go, also leave comments down below if you have any trailers or movies that you guys want us to talk about.
Yeah, we really need some some topics.
We're just starting, so we're reading every single comment. So leave those comments down below, or if you want to send us posts on
Every single
Facebook,
comment.
we're at facebook.com/The Babble Podcast. We're on SoundCloud at soundcloud.com/The Babble. And we're on YouTube as well at The Babble. So we'll see you guys next week. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.